Don't hurt me. I know it's been a minute and I'm sorry. Like, life has been life and mommy has been mommying. Okay, like, happy new year, y'all. Yeah. What's up, you guys? It's your girl Dominique and I'm back with another video. Happy new year, y'all. Yeah, so I know you guys have been wondering where I've been, and yeah, I've been around taking care of a baby, you know, new mom life and all. Your girl has been here and life has been lifing. Okay, I'm just gonna give you guys a quick life update. So if you are interested to know what's going on and what is to come with She Is Dominique, please make sure you stay tuned. So I'll be honest, guys, your girl has been going through it. Like, life has been life and mommy has been mommying. Okay, like, look. Is anyway, yeah, basically, guys, like, I've just been having a really hard time, like, trying to figure out the work-life balance from being a mom and being a working mom, being a stay-at-home working mom. Okay, because I work, but yes, I work from home. So not only do I, you know, have my content creator business and travel agency that, you know, my personal businesses that I'm trying to jump off, I worked for a company called Stitch Fix, and I was doing that is a fully remote job, so I was able to work at home with this particular job. Yeah, I started this job when I was pregnant, and yeah, it was going good for a while, and then after that, y'all, like, I say, okay, after having the baby, you know, I still was trying to figure out how everything was gonna go. But then after that, y'all, like, right when she got around like 4 months, and I think she started having like the sleep regression, I think it's called, or something like that. But yeah, like, she started not sleeping and her schedule started getting kind of crazy, so it was harder for me to line her schedule up with my work schedule. And y'all, that pretty much made things a lot harder because she wasn't like taking naps. Like, her naps would be like 30 minutes, and yeah, I'm supposed to like work for at least an hour at a time, and so I couldn't really work with her. Like, I was working during her napping, so when her napping schedule started getting messed up, my work schedule started getting messed up. And because of that, I had these numbers and metrics that I was supposed to be meeting with this job, but they were not being met because, yeah, like, I've just been having trouble, guys. I'm not even gonna sit here and lie to you. I'm gonna be as humble, open, and transparent as possible. You know, my church is a hot church, Transformation Church, and I do believe that, you know, this is one of the things that I want to incorporate in my brand, is just being transparent with you guys about everything, you know, because we live a life of social media right now, and social media era, and it's like, you know, people will post how they're doing good, how things are going good for them and all this and all that on social media, but then deep down, or, you know, off screen, they're really depressed. And, you know, that's why we've been seeing all of these suicides lately and all of this. So give me 1 second, I need to go check on her. Okay, So she's actually sleeping right now. Empress is sleeping right now, so I decided to do this video. Guys, right now this video, I have no setup. I have like nothing, because I literally just took the time. I was like, okay, she's asleep, let me go ahead and do this now, because y'all, I've been putting it off so much trying to do this video, and it's like it never seems like the right time. So as you can see, I'm in my pajamas. Like, I don't have no type of makeup, no hair done, no nothing. I literally propped my camera up on this table, excuse me, and I'm just hitting the record button for you guys, because I really, you know, have some things that I want to share with y'all, because I am going through this process of new motherhood. Yes, my child is 6 months old at this point, but y'all, like, motherhood is a forever learning process. Like, you will never not be learning what motherhood is like, because your child, first of all, is going to constantly be changing. So once you figure that, or once you think that you have one thing figured out with your child, boom, they're going to change, they're going to grow, and then something else is going to develop that you're going to need to adapt and learn, right? And that's just kind of the place of where I'm at, y'all. Like, I'm just adjusting to motherhood the best way that I can, without my husband being here. Like, y'all, I miss my husband. I miss my husband. Okay, like you know, when me and him made the decision for me to come back over here to have Empress, like, honestly, we never thought that we would be apart for this long. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. You know, our plan and our intention was to have her over here, and, you know, possibly having his paperwork be taken care of for him to come over here so that he could be here for the birth. We never expected or intended for him to miss the birth. Or, you know, then after that we started thinking, okay, well, if he's not going to be able to come over here, and because he did already miss the birth, it was like, okay, boom, no more than 3 months of her life, and I'm out of here. I gotta be gone, right? You see, God does not work like that. So you do not tell God something and say, hey, I need you to do it on this time, and he will do it. No. See, God is taking his own time, and while it's understandable, there are some parts, you know, of it that we don't understand, like why, you know, but at the same time, we have to trust God's plan, right? Y'all, it has almost been a whole year since I've seen my husband. The last time I saw my husband, I went back to Nigeria in May when I was 5 months pregnant, and that was the last time I saw him in person. And yeah, like, just during this whole time, I've just had to remain strong, you know, be strong for the baby, be strong for your family, be strong for yourself, yada yada yada. And at the end of the day, y'all, it's not easy. It's not easy. Like, I really feel for these ladies who reach out to me, and, you know, they are going through the same thing. You know, they're married to a Nigerian or someone who lives overseas, and they have been separated for their husbands for years. Some of these women have not seen their husband in almost 5 years. Like, I could not even imagine going through anything like that. So my heart goes out to anybody who may be dealing with that, because it's not easy. It's so hard. And I'm at the point now where I'm starting to, like, I'm starting to break down, y'all. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Like, I miss my husband. I want to be with my husband. I want my daughter to be with her husband. Like, my daughter to be with her husband. I want my daughter to be with her father. And for those that have been asking, it's like, yeah, like, of course, Empress is gonna see her father. We want her to see her father, duh. Yeah, but she still has to have a passport to go out of the country, right? So because my husband is not actually here, he has to get a notarized letter saying that, you know, Empress, it's okay for me to get her passport, and that has to come all the way from Nigeria. So, you know, we had to figure that out, how we were gonna get that, because y'all, to get a document mailed from DHL from Nigeria was like $350. $350, do you hear me? Then another $100 to get it notarized. Like, I am tired. Nigeria won't take all my money, you hear me? Like, I just can't. So that in itself has been a whole process. So that's something that has been, you know, that I've been dealing with. And at the end of the day, I'm at a point where it's like, I don't want to be strong, you guys. Like, I'm sorry, but I do not want that title of strong black woman. Like, no, soft life for me a big, like, I don't want to have to be strong. I don't want to. Yeah, of course, you know, you have to persevere, and you have to have endurance, and you have to have, you know, some sense of strength, right, when it comes to getting through these moments. But when it's like, oh, you have to be strong, as in you have to be strong and not show any type of emotion or show any type of weakness or any type of sadness or any type of anything, you know, and it's like, I can't be like that, because that's not where I'm at, y'all. Like, I miss my husband. I'm sad that my daughter cannot see her father, you know. Like, I'm frustrated when she's trying to touch his face, or when she wants to give him a kiss and she can't, you know. I'm praying that she won't have to go a whole year of her life without seeing her father. And these are some of the things that I'm dealing with on the inside. Like, these are really some of the things that I'm dealing with. And so that's why I'm at this place now where I'm just like, okay, I needed a break. I just needed a break from everything. I needed to focus fully on my daughter. Like, I needed to focus on bringing my family back together, you know, in partnership with my husband, trying to figure out what we needed to do to get us to be together again. And yeah, like, that's kind of just been my focus. And having to adjust to new mom life, honestly, guys, it has been kicking my butts. Okay, new mom life has been kicking my ass, you hear me? Like, like, having to try to balance being a new mom, and then on top of that having to like deal with not being with my husband. Like, honestly, that has been the biggest challenge for me in 2022. Like, that has been a really big challenge, because I never expected to go through this. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. Like, I felt like, yes, God has blessed me with a husband, and, you know, thank God I've been able to live in Nigeria with him, you know, so we don't have to be separated, yada 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 yada. Boom, we get pregnant, we make the decision for me to come over here. Okay, that's fine, you know. I'll just go see him every couple of months or whatever, and, you know, he'll be able to come over here for the birth of the baby. You know, maybe our paperwork will be done or whatever. Like, guys, I don't even know what type of delusional thoughts I was having in my mind. Like, but literally, this is what I was thinking. And having to be in a place where I don't see those things happening. Like, of course, I'm not a single mom, but I feel like I'm living the life of a single mom, because I have to take care of our child by myself while he is overseas. And again, I feel for single moms. Like, I feel for the moms before me that have had to go through this. But can I be honest? This life is not for me. Single mom life is not for me. And I knew it wasn't for me. And that's why I was just so thankful that God brought me a husband and allowed me to get pregnant while I was married and not, you know, during my single years, because I could never have dealt with this like previously. Oh my gosh, like it would have been a full disaster. I would have been so depressed. And while I'm not depressed right now, I have been having some baby blues, I guess you could say. So baby blues are supposed to be like, it's not really like postpartum depression, but you do get, it's like regular type of sadness that you would get after having a baby, right? But it's not to the extreme to where it is considered postpartum depression. And for me, yeah, I've just kind of been in this place of like, wow, what has my life become, you know? I'm at a crossroads right now because I'm a newlywed still. You know, me and my husband have only been married for 2 years, so I consider us still in newlywed phase. I mean, 5 years in, then you cannot call us a newlywed, but until then we're still newlyweds. And I'm a new mom. You know, this is my first time being a mom. Right before I got married, my life changed. Like, so I changed inside. Like, I changed who I was as a person changed tremendously. So I still hadn't gotten fully into that woman yet. So boom, I'm a new woman, I'm a new wife, I'm a new mom. And yeah, now I'm dealing with a new mom body. Hey God. It's just so many changes that I've been dealing with that I have been trying to figure out how to manage all of these changes that I've been going through over the last 3 years. Guys, as a matter of fact, it's been about 2.5 years really, but really, yeah, about 3 years. Yeah, about 3 years. And so I just needed a moment. Really, I just needed a moment to where I could sit, I could decompress, I could chill, like I could like just kind of focus on what needs to be done next, right? Because that's kind of where I'm at. What's next for me? And yeah, and so like I just really appreciate all of you guys who have reached out to me, asked me about how I'm doing, you know, asked how baby is doing. And to be honest, yeah, we're fine, but at the same time, I kind of been going through it. I've kind of had some sadness, you know, here and there, some frustrations. I've been having some a time. I've been having a regular human experience, going through emotions, going through any type of emotion that, you know, people would be going through if they had a similar situation for me, right, of mine, right? So yeah, as far as like what's next, right now my main focus is getting to my husband, right? Getting to my husband, making sure that he can see his daughter before she turns a year old. That is like my immediate goal for what's next, right? But outside of that, I'm done working for other people. Not even gonna lie. Like, I am done. I'm at that point now where I just like, I've tried everything, and obviously, maybe it's me, But the way that I see it is that that's not the calling that is on my life. Like, I tried to do the work from home thing, you know, that didn't necessarily work, even though I was able to be at home with my daughter, which is what I've always prayed for. I've always prayed to God that I would be able to be in a place where I could be home with my kids, because I've always wanted to homeschool, and I've always wanted to kind of be like a stay-at-home mom so that I could nurture my children the way that I would, you know, want them to grow up with love, and with me being there and not me being at work all the time, or, you know, whatever. I don't have childcare, you know, so she doesn't go to daycare. I don't have like a nanny or anything like that. My mom helps out, and she's been, you know, just so gracious for being there for me in that way. But it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work for me, for the lifestyle that I'm trying to live, for the lifestyle that I'm trying to create for my daughter. It just does not work. And trying to work for somebody else, but then also wanting to focus on like YouTube and my own business and, you know, entrepreneurship or whatever, like it just does not work. Like, for me, it doesn't work. Somebody else, they may be able to do it. They may be able to have a 9-to-5 and then may be able to do this. For me, it doesn't work. I tried to do side hustles because I'm not sure if I mentioned, but I definitely quit my Stitch Fix job. Like, after my numbers were getting low and I just found out that the scheduling wasn't working, I just thought it would be best for me to resign and not take that job, you know, and to leave that job, because it just wasn't working for me. And I didn't want to interrupt anything that I had going on with the company. I didn't want to make that a bad thing, because who knows, maybe I could work with them in the future as a content creator. So I didn't want to mess up that relationship. So I was like, okay, let me just leave peacefully, leave gracefully. I'll just bow out, right? So I quit that job. So after that, I tried to do like Uber and DoorDash and stuff. And so, like, first of all, a lot of these places that like these side hustle, Instacart, Shipt, I don't know, what is it, GoPuff, you know, some of these things are either not available here in my state of South Carolina, or they weren't hiring, you know, it's like a wait list or something like that for drivers and shoppers and stuff like that. So I wasn't able to do DoorDash either, because your girl might have had some tickets, maybe, anyway. But yeah, DoorDash was like, nah, we ain't gonna hire you. So anyways, Uber Eats hired me, and I was doing Uber Eats for a while, but you know, and it was good. But again, guys, I don't have childcare, so yeah, I had to have my daughter in the car sometimes, and she just wasn't feeling it. She wasn't feeling being in the car while I was driving around. And I took her out, you know, when I had to go pick up a meal or whatever like that, I would take her out of the car with me, you know, so I don't leave her in the car. But just sitting in the car, you know, like, okay, we go pick up a meal, then I have to drive 15 minutes to go drop it off. She just wasn't feeling that all day, every day, right? And what I've learned about her is that she likes to be outside. She likes to, I mean, like, not just out, she likes to be outside. Like, she likes to be in the grass, she likes to be in nature, right? And so yeah, she just don't like to be inside, confined in places for a long time. So being in the car just didn't work for us. So now I'm at a place where I'm not able to make full-time money. Okay, when I say full-time money, I mean like I'm not able to work in a place where I can for sure know that I'm going to be getting a check every 2 weeks, right? Or every week, or however, whatever, you know, but it's not a steady thing, right? So left with my content creation and my business that I'm trying to get off the ground, my travel agency, right? So I believe it's time for me to go full-time. Like, it is, I believe that it's time for me to go full-time into content creation and full-time into entrepreneurship, because that's the only way that I'm going to be able to live the lifestyle that I see for me, for my child, for our family. And my husband is the same way, you know, like, he wants to also live an abundant life of freedom. You know, that's the type of lifestyle that we want to live, and we want to be business owners. You know, we want to be able to work our own schedules so that we can be there for what's important, and what's important right now in our life is our child. You know, so yeah. So with that being said, I am taking another leap of faith into full-time entrepreneurship and full-time content creation. I'm only laughing because, like, I've tried this a few times before, but what happens is I always get in this place where it's like, I'm afraid. You know, I'm just gonna put it out there. It's like, I'm afraid to really just let go and be like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna go full-time with this, but I don't have no money. Okay, especially when I have so much done to, you know, so much to take care of and to get done, and especially now because I have a child. So, but I don't know. I honestly feel like God is telling me that he's in a place, or that I'm in a place where he's ready to, let me not say he's ready to, but I feel like God is telling me that I need to trust him, basically. You know, I need to trust him because he's going to finish the work that he started in me. And the work that he started in me started back in 2020. Honestly, started before then, but I'm just going to take it to 2020 for the purpose of this video, because that's when everything kind of started. Like, I really started to see those answered prayers and see those blessings, and, you know, see the work that he was doing. And yeah, and one of the things that I ask God for is to be able to have a lifestyle where I could, you know, work my own schedule, work on my terms, where I could travel the world, and where I would be able to you know, pretty much just make my own money, have my own business. And that was why I created the travel agency and started switching my content from like fashion and beauty content and doing travel content. So, you know, when I left the US, like right before that, I bought cameras. I really invested into doing travel content creation, so that was something that I could try to do full time, because I can travel the world, I can make my own schedule, and I can do what I love, which is creating content and being a creative, right? I'm just ready for that, guys. I'm just so ready to live that life. And like I said, I believe that with everything that's happening, you know, the job's not working out, the side hustle's not working out, you know, I feel like God is really saying, okay, the time is now. The time is now for you to do this. You know, it's back in, what was it, 2019, 2020, back in 2020, God gave me the word of Isaiah 43:19, which is, behold, I am doing a new thing. And me personally, I have this thing where I kind of hold on to the past. So I was still stuck on my previous business that I started, the IME agency, where I was it was a creative agency, so I was doing marketing and different things for other people. And that business, you know, didn't really go the way that I thought it would go. It didn't go the way that I wanted it to go. So yeah, I just kind of was stuck in there of like, that business failed, so what if this business fails? What if I, you know, fail doing this? Or I don't know, whatever, just talking myself out of it. And I'm done with that, guys. I'm done with that. I'm so done with it. I'm so ready to just get this thing up and running. Like, I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like, I'm so ready because, for one, I have to take care of my job. Period, point blank. And there's things that I want to accomplish that, you know, I need to partner with God on, you know. And honestly, the only way that I'm going to accomplish that is if I follow in the path that he lays before me. So with all that being said, guys, like, I do have new content coming your way. You're gonna see a bit of a pivot, kind of maybe on this channel or in the type of content that I'm putting out, because I have to make content for what you guys want to see, right? Like, so you all have been asking me a lot of questions about relocating to Africa, you know, how to live in Nigeria, how to move to Ghana, you know, certain things like that. And I want to be able to use my experience, which is even the reason why I created this company, Divine Motherland, was because I wanted to be one of the forerunners in helping other African diaspora or Black Americans, you know, to see like Africa is not what they show us on TV. Yeah. And I'll get a little bit more into that because I do want to make another video on why I actually decided to leave America and how I came to that decision. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a quick update, let you guys know I do have new content coming your way. I do have so much planned, like, and yeah, I'm just excited. I'm just excited because it really is a new thing that God is doing, and I'm ready to see it. I'm ready to see this new thing that God has in store for me, and to fully become this new person, you know, that I've been becoming. You know, I've been becoming this person for a while, but I haven't actually been able to like sit in the blessing that God has blessed me with, you know, because it's like boom, blessing after blessing after blessing after blessing. Like, God been giving out blessings like Oprah, okay? But yeah, like, I don't know. I just hope I'm making sense here. Like, I had a whole script for this video, guys, and that video is, I mean, that script is just like out the window because I just wanted to come and I wanted to pour my heart out to you guys and like just really show you guys that, like, yeah, I may not be showing up here on YouTube, but I'm showing up for my daughter, you know. I'm showing up for my husband, who also is going through it, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's there without his wife and without his family. So, you know, we're both going through it, and I just ask that you guys just be patient with us. Like, if you send me a message and I don't respond to you right away, please understand that I have a life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just gonna get real with y'all. I'm a person, I'm a wife, I'm a mom, okay? I do have a life, and I have another life that I have to take care of. So if I don't answer you right away that same day, guys, please don't come to me with your answer me now attitude. Like, that's not gonna fly, guys, okay? but yeah, just be patient with me. I'm gonna be working on a schedule, trying to figure out a schedule that's gonna work best for me to upload on YouTube. I'm gonna tell you guys now, it's not gonna be every week. Like, that's not gonna happen. It may be 2 or 3 times out of the month, you know, but that's me learning what consistency actually means to me, you know, because I think we have this toxic version of consistency where it's like, oh, you got to be consistent, you got to show up constantly, you know, be there, but that's not the real meaning of consistency. And I think I'll do a video on that too later. But anyways, I've done enough rambling for now. I just wanted to let you guys know that I love y'all and I appreciate your guys' support all the way. Like, I'm hoping that by the time this video is out, that we will have reached our 600 subscribers. Right now we're at 597 or something like that. So okay, sorry about that, y'all. My battery died. But anyways, like I said, let me stop rambling. I just wanted to come on here, update you guys a little bit on where I am in life, and just let you guys know that, you know, yeah, your girl is going through it, but I'm not down. You know, I'm just laser focused right now, guys. Okay, I'm just laser focused right now, and I just appreciate all of you guys. I appreciate your support. Yeah, like, I hope that you guys will continue to support me as I go into full-time content creation and go into full-time entrepreneurship. And I'll definitely be going into ways of how you guys can support me more. But yeah, just, you know, I love y'all. Continue to send me emails, send me messages. Make sure you comment on this video. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And yeah, I love y'all so much, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.